Hello everybody out there in YouTube land. I am the movie Phantom. And I'm here to tell you right now that here within the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be debuting my new show live right here on YouTube. Okay, well it's not going to be live, it's going to be pre-taped. Well fuck it, you don't know. Yeah, it's going to be live. Entitled The Movie Phantom's Horror Review. And before we get into that show, let me go ahead and just give you a little brief rundown on who I am. I am the movie Phantom. As you can see clearly, I'm a real Phantom too. None of that fake shit. Not for you guys. It's real or nothing. And I love horror movies. Like ever since I was a little Phantom, that's what I used to spend my allowance on. I would actually go to the video store and just rent horror movies. My parents hated it. I fucking loved it. I ain't gonna lie. And one show I used to watch a lot when I was younger. It was on Saturday nights. It was called Monster Vision with Joe Bob Briggs. And what it was like a double feature. They'd have like two horror movies. And Joe Bob would just walk out of his trailer with a beer, and he would just watch the movies with you. And I loved it because he would, if it was good, he'd give it its props. But a lot of times it was like these B shitty movies, and he would just trash the hell out of them. And I just loved it. And I always wanted to do a show like that. However, here on YouTube, there's not really there's not really room for like a show with that kind of format. So I was like, well, what could be the next best thing? Like, what can I do besides, host a horror movie double feature? And I was like, well, I can do a horror movie review show. So I typed in horror movie review show, see what, their shows were like. And a lot of them came up. And there were some really good ones. But there was also some really bad ones, too. And, so I'm shifting through them, I'm checking them all out. And the one that really caught my eye, like the one that really got my attention, was Eight the Chosen One. And I just really dug the show, man. Like, it was just brilliant. Like, he was energetic, he had this charisma to him, and he knew his horror movies. Like this thing, you can just tell he just loved them, and, that's one thing about people in the horror community. We're just very passionate about these kind of movies, but the one thing that really kind of inspired me about his show was it was just like this basic little setup, like, just one camera. He turns it on and he just goes. Like there's no like cheesy intro. Like a lot of these horror movie review shows have like their own little opening theme music and then this opening credits and shit. No, none of that. He just hits it and goes. And really loved it. And right now I want to clear up one thing right now. Just specify right now that if you've seen Eight the Chosen One and you're now watching me, you're going to be going, hey, movie Phantom, you're wearing a mask. 8 wears a mask. You're clearly just ripping him off. I am not ripping him off. Like, I'm not trying to emulate 8. And this ain't just a gimmick or anything like that. Like, I don't know why 8 wears his, but I can tell you why I'm wearing mine. Because I got, like, that face that's just made for radio. Hey, it just is. I got this real, like, Phantom of the Opera thing going on underneath here. But, like, a Robert Englund Phantom of the Opera. Like, and I can't just be, out here scaring away the customers on the very first day. Christ say you can't be doing that. Because then they'll run away and go back to watch porn, and let them watch porn after my show is done, but not during, so. But, so that's why I'm wearing my mask, But yeah, so like I said, I dug his show and it kind of inspired me, and I was like, I can do a show like that. And so I am. And like I said, a couple of weeks we'll be doing the show, Movie Phantom's Horror Review. And basically what we'll be doing is, we'll be just reviewing like all the new upcoming horror movies coming out. Theater, theatrical, straight to video, whatever, just anything. Also be hitting the classics too, hitting at least, a couple, a week. If there's anything that you guys would love to, have me review, by all means, message me, email me, whatever, click it up on the computer. And, also I'll be bringing you guys late breaking, horror movie news, So that's right, once a week, right here, the, Movie Fam's Horror Review. So, yep, that's all I got. Tune in. I hope to see you here. And, we'll catch you later, all right? All right.